Day number 8 of the Captain's Log, January 26th, and today we were in Basseterre, St. Kitts. The day started with an early wake-up call at 4:45 a.m. to pick up the pilot at 6 to be alongside by 7. Full moon was still up by the time I got Bug in the tub. Bug's probably gone through a good dozen of these, but if you're trying to get your cat interested in taking a bath, well, maybe this isn't the best option. Good bath. We topped up our fuel with this bunker barge, bringing on 400 metric tons of heavy fuel oil. At least once a week, we have a drill for the crew. It starts with a briefing where we go over the objectives of what we want to achieve during the drill. We discuss firefighting, boundary cooling, crowd management, areas to be isolated, and the evacuation. With this touchscreen, we get real-time updates on where the teams are deployed and the status of the emergency. The crew use the time during the drill to train each other on their emergency duties, and that includes our mobile fire teams, which are made up of engine and deck crew and officers. These teams will go on air and practice firefighting techniques, and in this case, search and rescue, because we've hidden a casualty on the other side of the bulkhead. They'll need to retrieve the casualty and get them to the medical facility.
All other crew to proceed immediately to the crew assembly station at Eden, Deck 5.
Today we also practice an emergency evacuation ashore. Once the drill's complete, the crew are free to go, or in today's case, to practice their mad conga skills. It's around 11 o'clock when most things are said and done, but the bridge team is getting together to go through the next leg of our voyage from St. Kitts back up to Fort Lauderdale. We're checking the tracks and the weather on our way back home. I brought us in this morning, so Staff Captain takes us out, and we got into a bit of a horn war on departure, and proud to say that we are still the undefeated horn war champions of the Caribbean. We had a pretty incredible senior officer party, and then it was off to dinner in Eden. Ask me what my favorite restaurant on board is, and I'm probably supposed to stay neutral, but Eden is my jam. We had a cake for our hotel director, Christoph, and Staff Captain Marcus because they are both going on a very well-deserved vacation. The cake was probably supposed to be dessert, but there's always more, thanks to these lovely folks. One last check on the bridge, and that's a good night for me.